Well, the Nottingham Forest game is coming up, and this is the preview of it. My name is Stephen Dawes. This is Palace of the Core. Thank you for joining me. Do remember to subscribe for all the latest Crystal Palace news, views and reviews. And so we started off with a brief talk about the injury situation. Oliver Glasner said that Cheick Doucouré will hopefully be doing some training of some type with the team after the Nottingham Forest game. So hopefully that means that he will be taking a more active part, getting closer to fitness. So he thinks that he is the closest one to be coming back. He was asked about Adam Wharton, who of course missed the under-21s, and he said that he's fit and he will be available for the Nottingham Forest game. However, he was pressed on the situation regarding what his injury is and how much of an effect it's having on him, and he says that basically it's just a case of managing it. He was looking for a break in the season when they could deal with Adam Wharton's issues. He said, but obviously he said before, I would have done it during Christmas when we have a break, but in the Premier League that's one of the busiest times of the season. So he says we've got to basically manage it. He said it's all about pain management really, and whether Adam Wharton can play with the pain or not. And he says obviously if it gets worse then he may not be able to play. It looks as though from what he was saying that he may need to have surgery at some point to fix the problem, because he said it doesn't look like it's going to go away on its own. So it's going to be a case of how long they can keep him playing for. And I think that in terms of looking for a gap, it may be that they're waiting for Cheick Doucouré to come back, and when he comes back and is fit, maybe then they will consider taking Adam Wharton out to have a surgery. Maybe they'll wait until January, or try and string it out to January and bring somebody in, maybe on loan till the end of the season to replace him, or maybe they'll wait to the end of the season. I'm hoping they don't wait that long, because I think that he's got an injury. It's obviously affecting his game. I mean, you can see that he's not fully fit. You can see that by the way he plays, and some of the passes he's still making are fantastic, but he's not fully fit. You can see that, and so I would be concerned about continually playing him if he's got this injury. I would rather that they just take him away, get the surgery done, get him fit, and then bring him back. I think the reason why they're not doing that is, one, because he's so important to the team, integral in the middle there, and secondly, I think that this operation could be followed by a lengthy layoff, which I think they don't want to do at the moment with the injury to Cheick Doucouré. So it looks like it's going to be a long one for Adam Wharton, and I do feel sorry for him, but hopefully they'll get it sorted out. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. Would you prefer to have a 90 or an 80% fit Adam Wharton playing regularly, or would you prefer that Oliver Glasner took him out, got the surgery done, got him fit again, and then brought him back in maybe in a couple of months' time or something like that? Let me know down in the comment section what you think about that one. So in terms of the game, he said that Nottingham Forest are a good team. He said they're very compact, they got very fast. They've got a lot of pace in the team, so he said they're very good at set pieces. So he says there are obviously concerns there, but he said obviously they've got to play their games, and he says that it's about trying to get the things right that aren't quite working. It's not about looking backwards, it's about looking forwards, trying to do the best they can. And he said that he reiterated the fact that he said it's going to take time, and he's working on that. He's working on getting the team back in, but he said they are working very hard, and he knows that they didn't get the results they should have been getting early part of the season, and he thinks that they're going to just keep working on it until it works, which is great to hear. He was asked about whether this is a period of adapting post Elise, and he said that he's never been at a club where he's had the same team for 2 seasons. So he said this has happened before. I've been in this situation before. So he said we're just working on what it is that we need to work on, and to get the team back in winning ways again. So hopefully against Nottingham Forest, I think we'll be able to do a good job. I'm not sure if Adam Wharton will play the whole game. I'm sure that they will keep an eye on him. I think he'll probably start the game, but maybe taken off later on in the game, as he has been recently. In terms of the scoreline, I'm going to be optimistic about this. I think Nottingham Forest aren't necessarily a big conceder of goals, so I think that I think it will be a tight game. I think it'll be a very tight game, but I think we'll maybe nudge it 1-0 or something like that, maybe 2-1. I'm going to go for 1-0 because I think that we've got a goal in us. I think it won't be long for Eddie Nketiah is banging them in, and who knows, if JP plays as well, he might be able to get a chance in the back of the net too. So I'm going to go for 1-0. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about it, whether what your scoreline is going to be. And I really do hope that we have all our fingers crossed waiting for a good result, and I will see you next time.